Inspiration to write can be found anywhere. If you're open to seeing and hearing, anything can trigger memories, take you back to places you haven't thought about in ages. The idea for this prompt came from a John Deere commercial. Yeah, even commercials on television can trigger memories. And we'll look at one of those today. Hi, my name is Patricia Charpentier, and welcome to episode 78 of the Life Writers Vlog, where you can find inspiration and useful tips to help you write your life stories. I saw this John Deere commercial. Yeah, John Deere, the tractor company. And in it, it said, every piece of land has a story. Every piece of land has a story. That got me to thinking, yeah, land does hold stories. Some of the stories we know, some we don't know. Some pieces of land have been in our families for generations. Other plots of ground are new to us, and we may or may not know the story of that land before us. My parents bought an unoccupied piece of land in 1960 that would become their home until 2017, when they could no longer live on their own. I have so many stories associated with that piece of land. I remember helping my parents build our house when I was 5 years old. I doubt that I was much help. I think I probably got in the way more than anything else, but I was there helping. I remember how the land was vacant before my parents bought it, and people used it as a dumping ground. They hauled out loads upon loads of trash, engine parts, bottles, anything and everything you could think of. I remember how they cleared that land to build their house, took down trees, cleared out vines and bushes. I remember how for years we picked up shards of glass that continued to surface after the rain. I also remember how we planted these long strings of St. Augustine grass relatives or friends had given us from their lawns as we attempted to grow grass in our own yard. Sodding an entire lawn was unheard of back then, nor could my parents have afforded it anyway. That's the beginnings of the story of the land where I lived until I went to college. And that land is the container for many, many stories. That's what we're going to write about today. Every piece of land has a story. Think about a piece of land that holds a story for you. It could be a place where you live now. It could be a place you visited relatives. It could be land where your ancestors lived. It could be land special to you for the story it holds. That's our prompt for today. Every piece of land has a story. You know, I am a big fan of brainstorming and making a list before you write sentences and paragraphs. It takes the pressure off of having to write something that's good. It's just a list, and you make lists every day. It's also a great way to generate a lot of story ideas you might write about another time. Are your pens ready to go? Start making a list of pieces of land that have a story for you. I'll let you know when 3 minutes are up. Write quickly. Just make a list of a couple of words for each item. Don't write complete sentences. Good luck. Okay, how was that? I hope you have a few pieces of land on your list. Now, pick one of the pieces of land and write a story. We'd love to read about the piece of land that holds a story for you. Please post it in the comments section below. Always remember, the only way to do this wrong is to not do it at all. The only way to do this wrong is to not do it at all. Until next time, happy writing, everybody.
Don't miss the next episode. Sign up to be notified of future posts and upcoming events. Use the buttons below to share this episode on social media or with a friend who might like it. If you enjoyed this week's episode, you will love our Life Writers membership. Whether you don't know where to start writing your life stories, have started and stopped many times, or have been writing but want to receive feedback to make your stories better, the Life Writers membership is where you need to be. We have a Get Started roadmap, an extensive library of instructional videos, live events via Zoom, and a supportive and active community. If you want to take the stories that live in your heart and mind and put them into words on the page, check out Life Writers at lifewriters.us.